Out of thousands of arts and crafts events across the country, the Muskegon Lakeshore Art Festival ranked number 83 according to Sunshine Artist Magazine's 200 Best. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess, coming to you from the Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park in Grand Rapids, and this is COMCAST Newsmakers. Joining me now is the president of the Muskegon Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce, Cindy Larsen. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So why the ranking, do you think? I mean, obviously you feel it was deserved. What was so great about this art festival?
Well, it was a huge success for not only the people coming to the festival, but for the artists themselves. So that ranking actually comes from the artists. So that's what makes it very unique.
Yes, if the folks coming like it, they're going to come back and hopefully have a successful festival year after year.
Yes, exactly. You really do want the repeat business, but also you want it to be a destination festival where people will travel to the festival and not just a festival for local people.
So not only did the artists like it, obviously the folks visiting did as well. It's a very unique festival, and there are, it seems like art festivals, craft festivals are a dime a dozen. Every little community has one. This one obviously is big. Is it the second biggest in the state?
Yes, it's the second largest in the state.
So it's very large,
Yes.
but what else makes it unique?
Well, it is a juried festival, and it's not just the art that's juried. There's a fine art section as well as a craft section, and the crafts are juried as well. And what that means is everything is reviewed before it comes in. We don't just sign people up because we have a space.
You can afford a booth, you can be
right.
here.
You can be in the festival, right. It goes through a jury of artists, and they determine whether or not it is quality, a variety, and as well as really handmade. You'd be surprised. I found out through this process that people do try to sneak in products that weren't really handmade. So everything here is made truly by artists, one piece at a time.
And other than the art experience, right? Some people come to art festivals because they really do want to purchase something that's, you know, art for their home, whether it's a photo or a craft. What else do you offer and have on hand for folks who may be attending the festival?
Well, we found that people like to participate in the art as well. So there's a couple of different components where we do a big community canvas where everybody just takes a paintbrush and starts to paint, young and old, huge canvas. In the end, they cut that up into small pieces, and then you can make a donation, and then that goes to the Arts Council. It's kind of a fundraiser for them. It's amazing how even though we had 300 people painting on something, it actually turns into real art. So that's an example. And there's others where you can just sit down and do some art, take some art classes. And this is all on the street, just all in and about the festival.
And it's undergone some changes over recent years. It's been around for a while, but it was sort of up to the chamber a couple of years ago to create more interest, to do something different, to help get it back on its feet financially. You know, what did you do to get it to where it is today? Well,
one thing we did, we were really strict about who could be in the festival. I mean, you know, that's what happens. People start to just get, you know, lazy and let anybody in. But we took those standards and really put them really up high. But also we tried to create these really neat environment. The crafts are all on the downtown street, and the street is very beautiful. There's lots of flowers on the street, so it's really kind of a park-like street setting. But then the fine art is in a beautiful, beautiful park, which is very quiet, and we always have very subdued music there, where on the street you're going to hear lots of lively music. Yeah, there is music throughout the street as well, but we try to make that good balance there so that it's something for everyone, actually.
So it sounds like you laid it out a little bit different, a little bit
very
more friendly for whoever may be attending.
Yes, and so that there's places to eat, and again, trying to get local food so that you can come here and enjoy the food. And there is a children's component. A lot of people do want to bring the family. It's 4th of July weekend. People are coming in from out of town. And so there's a whole children's section called the Children's Lane. And now you will find things that are of interest to kids, especially participation.
All right, I was just going to ask you when it is, but 4th of July weekend every year?
4th of July weekend every year.
Mark your calendars. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information on today's topic, you can visit muskegon.org. Today's COMCAST Newsmaker was Cindy Larsen, the president of the Muskegon Lakeshore Chamber of Commerce.